under no circumstance you should ever live with a woman whom you don't intend to marry in the next maybe 5 or 6 months. Don't. Because if you do that, then she gets pregnant, then everything happens. What's going to happen next? And if you realize, no, this is not the choice that I wanted, it's already too late. You're already into the jaws of a crocodile. Therefore, don't just do it. If you don't intend to have a wedding within 6 months, don't live together. It's much better if you decide now, I will I will get married. I mean, I will marry this woman. Then possibly, yeah, you can start living with her. Maybe when she's your fiance and all that. And it has to be within 6 months. Why within 6 months? Because within 6 months, you'll have already known how she behaves, the way that she'll be behaving around the house and all that. Now, imagine you start living with this woman and you don't even intend to marry her. Then at one point, you have to fall apart between the two of you, and then, or at one point you fall apart, the two of you. Everyone decide to, I mean, you decide to break up with her. How are you going to deal with this scenario when you've broken up? Are you going to be the one telling her, now leave my house? I mean, it just puts you in a mess that is meaningless. So don't ever think of living with a woman in that capacity. And to add on that, I will also dare add, before a woman comes to live in your house, as a man, you have to make sure that everything in that house belongs to you. And I'm saying this for two reasons. Reason number one is, if she ever chooses to leave, she will know, okay, what did I come with in this house? I came with my clothes, and that's what she's going to live with. And reason number two is, let's say you've had a disagreement between you and the woman that is in your house, or with your girlfriend in the house, and she bought the fridge, maybe you bought the microwave, and she knows, or she came with her fridge, her microwave, her iron box, and everything. Maybe one day you're angry, which you should be able to control as a man, but maybe at some point you just go angry, and you slam the door of the fridge. She turns to you and she goes, don't ever slam my fridge like that. Bro. Well, you might take it for the first time, but it's already disrespectful for someone to be telling you, don't ever slam things like that in my house or anything. Or the worst case scenario, you as a man decide now, or because your things have gone sour, they've gone west, you go and start living in a woman's house. Men, don't ever degrade yourself to that level. Someone has told me, Chris, but what if she's already has her apartment and everything furnished in there? As men, you need to make your trash look like a pile of gold. Because if you don't do that, then your things will just be disrespected. So, but by you giving your things value, by you making sure that your things are, by you valuing your small apartment, even if it's a flat with just the bed there and the mattress, the respect that you give it will force this woman to respect it. Even if she lives in a two-bedroom house, brothers, don't ever. You could be jobless. It's better for you as a man. You go and sleep somewhere, maybe even on the street. Go sleep rough on the street than for you to go and move into a woman's house. Because anyway, at some point she'll be like, yeah, I want to go somewhere. I want to go see my friends. Look after the house. Probably when you're walking on the street, she's the one that is carrying the key of that house. What are going to be the power dynamic in this relationship? It's going to be a very difficult one. So, gentlemen, don't live with a woman whom you don't intend to marry, and don't make the mistake of having to move into the house of a woman. If you lost your job, if your finances are not okay, there's no shame in degrading. How many of us have gone deeper to degrade our life to the point that, yeah, is a car that I had, yeah, I don't have it. Is the money that I had, the surplus money, the extra money that I don't have it at the moment. And you build back yourself up again. Because anyway, the life of a man is full of ups and downs, ups and downs. But if you don't want to embrace that, or you're like, what is the society going to think about me? What will people say? What will my girlfriend say? What will my father say? What will my mother say? They will say nothing. There's no shame in degrading, but don't lose your dignity just for the sake of you uh, avoiding what the society is going to say. And by the way, the society sees men who move into their women's house as losers. So it's better if you're living in a small house that you're paying, let's say maybe 5,000 shillings, or no, let's say you're living in a two-bedroom house, you're paying about 20,000 shillings as your rent, and then your things just don't go the way you expected them to go. There's no shame. Take your pieces, go and rent a 10,000 or a 5,000 or 7,000 bob house, and go there again and restart again. Because anyway, it's better for you to downgrade, then come back and upgrade bigger and better, than for you to staying up here, yet you don't have the capability to sustain it up here. Then something lies to you now, go into your woman's life, you've completely downgraded. You've downgraded below the ground level. So, gentlemen, don't ever think of doing that. It's better for you to maintain that freedom in your own space and in your own in that environment where you're more comfortable with things. And don't forget to like the video, like, subscribe down here, and turn on your notification bell below, because anyway, these videos, they will always be coming out here to remind you, my brothers, on the importance of you respecting yourself. And my principle is, men should respect themselves enough not to do certain things, and these are the certain things that I'll be talking to you over and over and over again. Great people are already doing it. Rollo Thomas is telling you this. The Great Amerix is telling you this. Kibe is telling you this. Who else do we know? Shadaya in Zimbabwe is telling you this. So all of you, the men who have the balls to tell you the things that are supposed to be done, we are here. We are telling you this. There's no new message that is going to be reinvented. We are not going to reinvent the wheel. No, no. It's all already there. So now it's up to us to keep on reminding you that, hey bro, these are the things that you're supposed to be doing, and do them well. And gentlemen, you'll be surprised by how much you're going to achieve by not being scared, by just facing reality for what it is. Don't worry what people will say. Don't ignore the naysayers, and just go hard with the opportunities that are right in front of you. And you will never regret this. Gentlemen, I give you my salute. You all generals. Respect.